In today's video, I'm going to be doing my round 5 SuperCoach team. Starting things off, I had a pretty decent week last week. I had the green arrow on the season rank. I'm moved up now to the top 6%, which I still think is a little bit strange because there's so much I still don't like about my team. I don't like how I have Trebojevic, Garrick and Brooks. I did a last minute change. Instead of Domjan, I decided to go more of a long-term pick with Ruben Garrick, which ended up working decently well. He had around a base of 38, got some points for goal kicking, and I think he made a line break. It's a good score considering that Manly team was dreadful on the weekend, and I'm hoping he can get at least a similar score in a tough opponent against Penrith this week. But the game's at home, so hopefully he might even be able to score a bit better than 71. And Tom Trebojevic, if you have him, I reckon you just got to hold him, even if you're trying to get Gallen Ponga back in. He's done nothing. He's barely had any attacking stats in any of his games, and he's still able to average almost 70. Soon, the 100-point game will happen. I reckon it's either going to be against the Titans, or we could either see it on any day from Tom Trebojevic. He's just one of those players that can score 100 on any day, and he is just the most dangerous player to not have in your team. Ponga and Trebojevic can easily ton up on any day. Lachlan Galvin is suspended for 2 games, so don't play him. Keep that in mind. But he had a decent week. I feel like it was worth trading Flanagan for Galvin. Even though Flanagan was playing alright, Galvin ended up making 100k while Flano's being like a slow burner, slowly making cash. I think he's up to around 390 odd k, and his starting price was 310k. So he's made around 80k in 5 weeks, while Galvin's made 100k in 3 weeks. So that's pretty good. Probably the most traded in play this week, I think, is Blaze Taulangi. Definitely get him in for Tane Tuapiki or even Taylor and May, honestly. Or Ben Trebojevic, just whoever you got down there. You can even go Jaden Salmon if you got him down in the centre and wingers. I think he's going to be solid. He's got decent job security. He's going to be playing halfback while Mitch Moses is out. So he's a solid player. You can only put him in centre and wingers though, which kind of stinks. But he's going to be really good with a negative 55 break even. My second trade I've done, I've sold Beau Fermor and I've brought in Jackson Ford. He never let me down last year, Jackson Ford, and it was a toss-up between a few people like Eli Gatoa, Tohu Harris, or Cameron Murray. They were all long-term picks. I was 10k short of buying Hami Olakawatu, who I probably would have 100% locked in to my side, but I was 10k short, so I couldn't do it. So I had to stick with Jackson Ford, who is fine. I really like him a lot as a player. And another thing is, if he goes really well, which I hope he does, he's still going to make money even if he goes bad. So he's a solid player to have with only a break-even of 16, and he's a good point of difference. Only around 1% of people own him. He's only in 2,000 teams out of 150,000, so he's a good point of difference to have. Nico Hines went pretty good. It looks like he's finally getting his unicorn points back, because he did not have a single line break assist or a try assist or a try, and he got 94. So looks like he's got his unicorn points back, which is helping him out heaps. So that's good to see him score pretty good. Luke Brooks, he's going to be a guy who I look to trade out next week. Maybe for a Sean Johnson or a Chanel Harris-Davida, depending on how well he goes. But the thing with Chanel Harris-Davida, I don't think he'll be a swap to Cleary. So I'm a bit unsure about that. Fini Fuiaki, he does not have that big of a work rate, only scoring 31 points in 68 minutes. I kind of wish I went with Samuel Afenu, but he's still going to be good. If you're looking for a front rower, I'll definitely recommend Max King. He scored a solid 50 in base. That's his average base, by the way. And his work rate and PPM is insane. He will go out there and score 68 points in 58 minutes. and he should have got a line break. I think he was robbed out of a line break. They didn't give it to him. So technically, in my eyes, he would have got 78 with that line break, but SuperCoach decided not to give it to him for whatever reason. But Max King, he's solid, he's safe, he's starting to play a bit more minutes, which is good. Sam Hughes is starting this week. I'm not going to put him in my team now. I feel like he's playing that Liam Knight role now, where he starts in the first 15 minutes and then comes off. So I'm not going to be playing him, and I wouldn't recommend playing him. If you were thinking about it, I'd definitely rather play Liam Henry, even with James Fisher-Harris back. If he plays 30 minutes, he might score almost 40 points, so that's pretty good. Danny Levi, he's another guy I might be looking to trade, unless he keeps getting the attacking stats. He's basically like a Wade Egan of last year. Doesn't have an insane base, but he just keeps getting the attacking stats that help him out heaps. The reason why I want to trade him, not because of that reason too much, is because Jaden Brayley's back. Jaden Brayley has break-even to 60. I hope he doesn't play too many minutes this week, Brayley, and he starts to ease into a bit more minutes, and I can pick him up at a very cheap price. That's what I'm hoping to do with Jaden Brayley, and I can sell him and make around 150k cash grab for him by trading out Levi. One more thing, Joe Chen's still out with that infected hand. Not too much info about it, so can't really do much about there. Dylan Brown, even though he's averaged only 54, he is still the 5th best 5'8" in SuperCoach, so we just got to be a bit patient with him. He's getting these points all in base, so soon he's going to have the attacking stats. Just got to be patient with Dylan Brown. If you're looking to trade one of your second rowers, I reckon if you don't have KPP, you just got to get him in. He's huge. He has a good work rate, scored 65 points in 80 minutes. He's been excellent, and his job security is pretty good, so he's not really going anywhere with that, and he still has a very low break-even of -2. Morgan Smitties, I'm still holding him, because Beau Fermor, even though he's playing 80 minutes, he's scoring 39 points in 80 minutes. Smitties was able to get 43 points in 50 minutes. So he has a bigger work rate. I know that Beau Fermor is known to have some good attacking stats, but he's on the Gold Coast Titans, and they play the Cowboys and Manly Seagulls in the next 2 games. So I don't know how much attacking stats are going to come from him, and I feel like he's just going to sit there and lose a bunch of money. So Smitties, he still has a lowish break-even of around 34, I think. So he's still going to slowly make money. I hope I can get another 30, 40 odd K out of him, and I'll sell him for a cheapie that I hope comes along. That'll be basically it for this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.